poke build goes crazy. Sorry, son. 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 Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, son. 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 We're just stun-locking the hell out of him. This poor guy, dude. Is this fun? No, it's not, dude. I'm just cheesing. I'm just cheesing him to death. I'm just cheesing him to death. Dude. Oh, Lord. Oh! Okay, so it doesn't matter if you have a shield or not right then. Oh, bleed hit him. Oh, he can still grab me through the shield. I finally beat Consort Radahn, and I've beat Shadow of the Erdtree completely. I went through and fought all the Remembrance bosses that I have missed, and I was wrong. The last Shadow of the Erdtree video I made, before me jokingly apologizing, was me basically dissing Shadow of the Erdtree. It was basically me saying that I don't like that it doesn't have the freedom of you can't get items to actually help you with these boss fights. It doesn't have any freedom to it like Elden Ring did, where you can go and get items, etc. And then I was saying that the bosses are way too hard. They actually don't make any sense. Like, there's two moves happening at one time, and the rolling, and there was so much I was complaining about, like the hitboxes. There was so much. I wouldn't say I'm completely wrong about the hitboxes part, but I really was wrong about the freedom. After playing for another week, trying to fight Consort Radahn and trying to fight all these other bosses, etc., I realized that I missed a lot of the things that I needed to do in the game before I could really give it an accurate review, I guess you would say, but it's not even really a review. That's not really what my channel is about. I just want to talk about games and what's being discussed in the moment. And I have to say, now that I've actually beat the game and I've got all the Remembrance bosses done, I was completely wrong. So I ended up waking up extremely early this morning and was like, well, you know what? I think I'm going to spend my time getting ready for the Elden Ring stream. I ran around for about 3 hours after looking on forums for things that would help me fight in Consort Radahn, things that would help me fight Putrescent, everything you can think of, the Golden Braid, any item you can get to help you with this fight, I went and picked it up. Fought a boss for it, or however it landed. I didn't realize you really do have the amount of freedom as you do in the base game, in the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. All you have to do is actually try. That was my main mistake, is I was too lazy to actually go and pick up the things like I did in the original Elden Ring game, where I would run around for 2 hours getting items that were really specific. I was just too lazy in Shadow of the Erdtree. I didn't run and get Scattertree Fragments. I didn't go and fight this boss for the Scattertree Fragments. I didn't go fight this boss for this weapon he gives you. I didn't treat Shadow of the Erdtree like it was its own game just because I could carry the things from the base game over. But Shadow of the Erdtree items are stronger in the actual DLC itself than any base game item is in Shadow of the Erdtree. Some of the base game items are really strong still. You need new items and you need new weapons from the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC because they work the best. So after many hours of running around, I went, got the finger shield or whatever, the big stone wall shield is what I call it. I ended up upgrading 3 different weapons I could use with that Stonewall shield. I got Mohg's spear, I got Rogier's rapier, and I put blood loss on it. So I ended up using Rogier's rapier to beat Consort Radahn. Oh, really hard, even with the cheese, dude. Oh, he just got grabbed. Okay, you sleep is... Wait, what? Are you explaining how to sleep to somebody, Stid? Please just go up in the air. Thank you so much for that. Oh, we're about to beat him. Oh, we're about to beat him. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to beat him. I'm high. See, this one's a little weird because I need to dodge these rocks. Okay. And then I need to block this. No, I could have dodged that shit. He's one hit, brother. He's one hit. All right, we're not going to get the hit off, but I can just tank this hit. Now when he lands, he's dead. When he lands, he's dead. When he lands, he's dead. Oh, I'm sorry for killing everybody.
Promise me you'll be my consort.
What? That's it? It only took me about 20 minutes of streaming, and I actually completely beat him. Took me 2 weeks without it, but all you literally have to do is hold the shield in front of you. Sometimes you may have to dodge if you run out of stamina, because I did not respec like people kept on telling me to do. Sometimes you may have to dodge so your stamina will rebuild, but all you have to do is hold the shield in front of you and poke him consistently. And I know that's the cheese everyone's doing to beat it. I understand. But again, like I said before, I know I'm not very good at these games. So if there's cheese for something, I'm obviously going to use it. I'm about to start playing Sekiro because a viewer of mine, Oscar, bought it for me, and I have no idea what I'm going to do. After beating Consort Radahn, we moved on to just chip away at all the other stuff, like Bale, chip away at Putrescent, which I had fought, but had not completed, and all that, because I realized the build that I had was so OP that I was like, okay, well, I can go and fight everything now. First off, we went and stomped the Putrescent, whatever his name is, on the horseback in one try. I literally sat there and just spammed him. It was a little weird because sometimes you wouldn't be able to hit him, or it's really hard to just get a hit off with him because he's on the horse. So it felt like sometimes I'd swing and it wouldn't damage him, or sometimes I would swing and it would damage him when it wasn't really supposed to. It was a little bit finicky, but again, it only worked in my benefit, so I can't complain about it like I would have usually in the Shadow of the Erdtree video I made prior. Dude, if I could just get close enough to him to hit him, holy Jesus. Dude, this is nice. I don't have to dodge at all. I love this. Like, this has got to be boring to watch, right? Oh. Yeah, like, it's so boring. I'm sorry. That was so boring. It's effective, but it's boring. I really do see the beauty in this game now that I actually have beaten it. All the rage that was built up from not being able to beat it is gone. So seeing these areas now that I've completed the bosses and everything is beautiful, especially seeing Saint Trina or whatever her name is. This is a beautiful little room that she's in. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can we pick up those? Those are pretty, dude. Sorry to be a little fruity on y'all, but like, I like flowers. Hold on, let's change the center armor. I want to wear that helmet bad. A couple of TikTok viewers told me that I had not done the quest line, so that's why I'm not actually being able to see her or do anything with her. Because apparently you can interact with her, which I have not seen. After we beat Putrescent, we ran around for a really long time trying to get to Bale. I kept on calling him Gale, but it's Bale. You have to fight this ancient dragon lord or whatever. This is the funniest footage I've ever gotten of anything. So you have to go through this cave. I was running and I was like, oh, well, there's nowhere to go. I'm just going to try and jump in this little lake down here because I thought it was a lake. I jump off and it's not a lake. It is a pit of darkness. Oh. What the hell? We lived? Okay, Shine. That's what I thought was the top of water. So I thought it was a lake you could jump into or a puddle or something, but I fell for 1,000 feet and it just so happened to be exactly where I was supposed to go. Then, right after that, the funniest thing happened on the planet to me. I thought it was a puddle at the end. Yeah, we found out who we need to find. Poke build goes crazy. Sorry, Shine. 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 Hey, hey, hey. Sorry, Shine. 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 We're just stun locking the hell out of him. I sat there with my stone wall and my Rajah's rapier, and I was just sticking him repeatedly and saying, sorry, Shine. Sorry, Shine. And he literally could not get unstun locked. If you have an invader of any sort or any kind, the build that I have right now is pretty much impeccable against those. So after beating him, I went up through this mountain and it led me to Citisax. It's one of the million dragons that are in Elden Ring. I actually did try and fight him because a viewer told me to and said it was worth it and fun, but I ended up not beating him. I just gave up. It was not only a boring fight, but apparently all you get is either somber stones or you get a scatter tree fragment. And at the time, I didn't need any of that. I was like, I just beat the final boss that's supposed to be so hard. I don't need anything he can give me. So I just gave in, right? Ooh, big damage, big damage. Hold on, I'm just gonna sit on the other side of this rock. Just stay right there. Stay right there, please. We found new cheese! Ooh, ooh, ooh! No, we didn't! He breaking the rock! Okay, yeah, he breaks that rock. Yeah, so if you're trying to do this fight like that, don't do that. It's not a very good idea, because he can just break that rock. A lot of people gave me crap saying, oh, if you can't even beat this dragon, you're not gonna beat Bale. And I was like, I mean, I guess, bro, but I'm good. So then on was Bale. This is one of the coolest arenas that I've ever seen for a boss, even though it kind of does remind me of the Magma Worm. His moveset is really annoying, and it differs so much depending on what you're trying to do. Terrifying. All right, buddy. See ya. All right, Mimic, that's all you, son. Holy Christ. He's just yelling at him. So when I first went into the boss room, I was trying to do, obviously, the stone wall with the Roger's rapier. It was doing the best on everything else, so I thought it would do really good against Bale. It did not. Bale is a boss fight you want a lot of mobility with instead of trying to block things, so I ended up completely changing it over to where I was using Moog's spear, like I mentioned earlier that we had upgraded. I ended up using Moog's spear, and I would just stand behind him when he was aggroed on the summon Igon, or again, my Mimic. I would just stand behind him and do the little special attack where you're sticking it up in the air. It ended up working beautifully because that's the only reason why I was able to beat him. I struggled on Bale probably the longest in this entire stream, which this video is just one VOD from my stream. I struggled the longest with Bale. It took me about an hour to beat him, or 45 minutes. He's a pretty hard boss to fight. He's not a slouch, and I literally had just got done beating Consort Radahn. So I had to learn his moveset, and I had to get used to him, and it was weird. Really good fight, though. Extremely entertaining, and the funniest thing on the planet is when Igon's just sitting in the corner, squealing and screaming at this dragon, and all he's doing is, like, shooting a bow. I kept complaining about how he wasn't really doing anything, even though he really was. You're in the woodwork, Igon. Go earn my respect, son. Earn my respect. Look, he's sending his dragon after the dragon. I love you, Igon. I'm sorry, buddy. So after that, I was like, okay, well, let's just chip away at the entire DLC. So let's go and look for remembrance bosses. So people kept telling me the mother of fingers, and I was like, what the hell? Is that some weird inside joke that Elden Ring, like fingers butthole or whatever that they have on Elden Ring? Is that just another joke that they have with that? Comes to find out, no, that's a real boss. So you have to do a bit of a quest line. I had accidentally already done most of the quest. All I had to do is go back to the church and talk to the guy, exhaust his dialogue, and then I was going down to the boss room. Holy schmoly, dude. This invader came in, and I immediately stomped her, bless her heart. She literally could not get close to me. I kept on hitting the Chael Sunnin. I can't let you get close. Ooh, oh my god, Moog's Blade. Nope, don't come near me. What did I say? Don't come near me. And then we slaughtered her. Then comes the boss. This is exactly like Estelle for me. Not only in the sense of the moveset and how they act and all of, like, the arena, but literally how it happened. People kept telling me that this is going to be one of the easiest bosses of the DLC and I wasn't going to struggle or anything. And it did take me about 30 minutes to beat her. I was still trying to use the build that I had used to beat Bale, which was the Moog Spear with no blocking or anything. And it wasn't exactly easy. I mean, it wasn't hard. Definitely, I could have done it if I would have kept going on. But the boss just has a really weird moveset, and you can't... It took me a minute to learn it, so I just ended up... Instead of learning it, I just used the spear and then the shield combo. What are you shooting at, brother? I was trying to reach out. Leave whoever you're shooting at alone. Oh, you're shooting at me. Okay, so that's what that is. When he shoots off to the side, he's not shooting... I don't even have my shield out, bro. But yeah, when he's shooting off that way, it's not that he's shooting at anything else, like another person. He's shooting at... That is the fastest second phase on the planet Earth. So yeah, we just need to hit that little weird fungus on the front of him, dude. His Minusi or whatever it's called. Alright, if we sell it this time, I should quit playing Elden Ring forever, for real. We can block it, right? Yeah, we're fine. Hell, he ain't even got that much health. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. We got it, y'all. We got it. It's not that deep. We got it, okay? It wasn't that hard. I just had to take the poke build, and we don't want to talk about it, okay? I know I'm bad at the game. If you say it, feel free. Make it a trend. Just make fun of me for how bad I am. Did I cheese it? Yeah. Is it really easy? Yes. The bleed hits him extremely fast, and it does like half of his health in the first phase, in like the first 10 seconds, as you see in the footage that I just showed. It's not hard. It's really easy, and it's a fun fight. I think it's cool. But it definitely gives you Estelle vibes, but it's new. It's not reused, and that's what makes me so happy is there's not a lot of reused bosses. These are very memorable bosses, all of them. Bale, everybody's an extremely memorable boss. This DLC is really good, so I just want to get that out there one more time. So after we beat the Mother of Fingers, I decided, I was like, okay, well, let's go get our remembrance gifts and stuff. So I went through, I got Lord Radahn's weapon. I got all the armor sets, all the weapons that I could get. And then I was just going to go around and try them out in the base game. Because I was like, okay, well, let's see how strong they are in the base game, seeing as, you know, they have to be really strong to be in Shadow of the Erdtree, just in general. I carried Lord Radahn's weapons to the base area, and I literally was more OP than anything in this world. It is the most broken weapon, and I can only imagine what it's going to be like in PvP, which I kept saying while using it. It's absolutely ridiculous. That moveset on the boss is stupid, but it's already ridiculous just on people, especially how fast you do it compared to how Radahn does it. Radahn does it extremely fast, but I think you do it even a hair faster. So bless your guys' hearts if you do PvP against someone that has this. I do not know how you're going to live. I actually wanted to see how strong it was, so I'm on New Game Plus 3, and I have yet to really go through and fight every single boss again, like I did in the first playthrough I did. So I kept on getting recommendations to go fight Plitisax, since I struggled so much on Citisax. That's really hard to say back to back. So I went and first tried Plitisax. Be easy. Isn't it right down here? Quit throwing that shit. Ow! Ow! Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! Literally first tried him. Now, yes, did I bring a Mimic? Yeah. Yeah, did I use a few spells to give me a little bit more damage and stuff? Yeah. But does it matter? No, I'm still bad at the game. It's absolutely insane to the fact that I fell 2 times in a row like I just did. This is going to be one of the most fun things to use if I ever go back and do a New Game 4 or a New Game 5, or if I do a New Game Plus run of the DLC, which I don't know if is possible, but if it is, oh my god, that's going to be so cool. I'm so glad to have finally beat the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC and actually give you guys my real, true, honest opinion on it. I feel really bad as of late because I know a lot of you guys get really upset with me about my video I made prior, and I just hadn't experienced enough of the game to really give you my true insights. A lot of what I said still does hold true to a degree, but I don't agree with a lot of the stuff I said as well, so just take that with a grain of salt. I don't regret buying it. I definitely don't regret playing through it, and I'm glad it took my time and got to see the ending, even though the ending completely sucked, respectfully. I fought for 2 weeks, and I got so mad at the fact that the ending was so mid. I would love to see either another DLC or Elden Ring 2. If it continues with this story, I would probably just name it Elden Ring 3, because Shadow of the Erdtree should just be Elden Ring 2 at this point. As big as this game is, and as much of the map as I discovered after I made a video gassing up the map, I don't even know how to react anymore. It feels bigger than the Elden Ring map. It really does. Because, see, here's the thing. In the base Elden Ring game, yeah, there's a whole lot of map, but it's all spread across and there's only a few sections underground. Every single part you see on this map has an underground section in it or an above ground section where it's higher up than base, like, ocean levels. It's ridiculous. It took me so long to get to all these bosses, and it took me longer to get through this area than it ever did the base game. The base game is extremely streamlined to get through. There's so much more to explore, and actually it feels so much stronger to me, has so much more of a presence and rememberability than the base Elden Ring game's map ever did, and I love it. This game is truly the best game we will ever get, to me, I think, ever. I don't think this will ever be topped, just in the way that it brought so many communities together on this one game. You get people from all ends of the world knowing Elden Ring now, and literally the things it's done just for me personally with my stream, my YouTube, everything in between is ridiculous. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you've been leaving on these videos, and I just want to let you guys know I definitely am going to give Sekiro the biggest shot I can. I did try and play Dark Souls 3 and I didn't care for it, so I did quit. But I promised Oscar, the one that bought me Sekiro, is that I would give it a shot. So a Sekiro video is coming. I'm not going to take it back, and I promise you, you're going to see me play and rage, definitely. So if you want to see that soon, please leave a like down below. And if you want to see me play through Sekiro a little sooner than the video may come out, please drop by my stream. It's obviously going to be on here on YouTube and other websites that may be in the description. So thank you guys so much for the love and support on the video. I hope to see you guys again. And yeah, that's it. So, bye.